680's Richard Southern joins us. And Richard, incredible Wall Street numbers again. Can it really keep rising at this historic pace?
Yeah, it's crazy. We're not seeing huge gains. In fact, the Dow, Francis, hasn't moved more than 1% in either direction since early December. But what we are seeing is record highs. The Dow today up 15 points, closing at a historic high for the 12th day running. And this is the longest streak of such record gains in 30 years. It's actually matched its longest run of records in 30 years. Investors have been pushing stocks higher on the hope that Donald Trump will cut corporate taxes and spend big on infrastructure. May get some more details on those issues when Trump holds a speech tomorrow night. The TSX, though, Francis, down 69 points today. Scotiabank, Bank of Montreal stock lower. Both those banks will report earnings tomorrow.
Now that the markets are closed, everyone is wondering if PricewaterhouseCoopers took a hit. Of course, they were behind that stunning Oscar flub last night. So what happened?
They sure were, and I think their reputation could take a hit. They're not publicly traded. This is a private company, PricewaterhouseCoopers, or PwC. What is PwC? It's a multinational professional services company. It started in London, England, more than a century ago. Employs more than 220,000 people, including quite a few Canadians. And yeah, its reputation taken a hit here. In fact, experts say that PwC would be better off if they were facing a legitimate scandal in accounting or auditing, because those things are hard for people to understand, whereas what happened last night, everybody gets that gaffe, and now it's being pinned on PwC. Francis, the Wall Street Journal just reporting that Twitter may have been responsible for this gaffe. One of the PricewaterhouseCoopers executives who were there handing out the envelopes, he tweeted a picture of Emma Stone just minutes before he allegedly handed the wrong envelope to Warren Beatty. So maybe he was distracted by tweeting, and that's why he gave out the wrong envelope.
Okay, we'll have to see how that plays out. A shocker from the world of Canadian retail. Sunrise Records planning to move into 70 stores being vacated by HMV.
Boy, is this a surprise or what? Because, you know, HMV, it was revealed, was losing $100,000 a day. So the question is, how will Sunrise succeed where HMV clearly failed? I mean, compact disc sales, they're down 19% year on year. They keep falling. Well, the 32-year-old executive who owns Sunrise says he believes consumers want to hold physical merchandise. So aside from selling CDs and DVDs, Sunrise is going to put a lot of effort into selling board games. And board games, if you don't know, they're absolutely huge right now. We're seeing double-digit growth in that sector. They're also going to sell a lot of toys, film and TV, apparel, and Francis, at the front of the stores, they're going to put vinyl records. And we've mentioned this recently here on CityBiz. Vinyl record sales up 29% year on year, coming back in favor. So Sunrise hopes to succeed with records and apparel and board games where HMV failed.
Yeah, we'll have to see how they do. Toronto's condo boom reaching new heights. So there's a new downtown building planned, which could be Canada's tallest.
It's going to be a big one. It's set for the corner of Yonge and Gerrard, and this would stretch 349 meters up into the sky, 98 stories, Francis. Canada's largest building, if it does indeed get built at that height. It would feature a mix of retail, office, and residential space. Currently, the largest residential tower in Toronto is the 78-story Aura at College Park. Developers are building higher as the market for real estate gets hotter and hotter. Toronto condo sales up 26% year on year. The average price above $442,000, a near 15% increase.
Wow, what a skyline it would be.
No balconies on that. Too high for balconies. So you'd be stuck inside, but it would be too windy out on the balcony anyways if you're up on the 98th floor.
No kidding. So there are calls now to provide universal drug coverage for all Canadians, and new research finds it actually could be a money saver.
That's right. An interesting paper out today by the Canadian Medical Association Journal, and it says providing coverage for some of the 100 most commonly prescribed medications would save Canadians about $3 billion a year. Right now, 1 in 10 Canadians don't fill their prescriptions because they just can't afford the out-of-pocket expense. The study found that creating a system where the common drugs would be covered for every Canadian would at first cost the public sector $1.2 billion, but would end up saving employers, families, and unions about $4.25 billion a year, Francis.
Now we're getting close to wedding season, and you have a way, it's a very interesting way to cut down on wedding costs. I don't know if this is a good idea or if it would end in maybe marriages not even happening.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be for everyone, but you could get hitched if you want at Taco Bell. The fast food chain has built a chapel at its flagship Las Vegas restaurant. If you want to get hitched at the Bell, you just walk in, order the wedding package off the menu. It includes a Taco Bell garter and bow tie, a sauce-packed wedding bouquet, T-shirts, a champagne, flutes, and it comes with a 12-pack of tacos. It runs for $600, Francis. This would be my dream wedding, but I don't think it's for everyone.
Somehow I don't think any spouse would agree to that, but you never know, I guess.
Hey, marrying the love of your life and Fry Supreme, sign me up.
Richard, I'm trying to help you out, okay? And I don't know if I can help you out this way, but we'll work on it.
Any wonder why I'm still single, Francis.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Richard.
Thanks.